And welcome to Veterans Ice Arena for the D-League Championship here on City TV Sports. I'm Pete Poirier along with Dick Osborne with all the play-by-play action. How you doing, Dick?
Very well. It's nice to be here.
And we are just underway. They've just faced it off, and we have icing down in the Flying Fish zone, so the face-off will come all the way back down into the Icebreakers end. The Icebreakers in the yellow jerseys, and the Flying Fish in the blue and white with black trim. Oh, face-off won by the Icebreakers, but quickly controlled by the Flying Fish down in the far corner. Now puck in behind the net. Picked up by the Icebreakers, and they'll bring it down ice. That's Kyle Jones for the Icebreakers, carrying down into the Flying Fish zone, in behind the net now. Still with it. He taken off the puck, and it's picked up by the Flying Fish. Now changing directions, bringing the puck over to the near side. Going back for it, Hagev Sharian for the Flying Fish. Now Marshall will carry over into the Icebreakers zone momentarily, and the puck will come back out center ice. Now puck back out over the blue line. Quickly dumped in by the Icebreakers, and now shot back out center ice as the Flying Fish were changing lines, and we have a whistle.
Yes, it's going to be called. Is it an offside, or? Apparently it is an offside call.
Well, the faceoff will come back out over the blue line, out of the Flying Fish zone. Faceoff won by the Icebreakers. Icebreakers having a hard time getting it into the Flying Fish zone, still at center ice. Now it'll be knocked into the Flying Fish zone momentarily, but right back out center ice. Now puck on the near side, off the boards, right out in front. Can't handle the pass. Attempt to clear by the Fish, but no good as the puck dumped back in behind the net.
Flying Fish having a lot of trouble getting the puck up out of their own zone here.
Now they'll tip it out center ice, but taken over quickly again by the Icebreakers. Now shot on net, save made. That was Kevin Lucas with the shot along the ice. In goal for the Flying Fish is Joe Hennessy. Well, the faceoff will take place down to the left of Hennessy.
I think that was the first save of the game right there by Hennessy.
Just over 16 minutes left here in the first period. These rec league games are running 20-minute clock per period. Quickly down ice, the Fish with an opportunity, but intercepted. Race for the puck on the near side. Dumped in behind the net. Karsh going after it, but picked up by the Icebreakers. Kyle Jones will carry it down the ice. Now he'll hand it off to Greg Ballo, and another save by Hennessy.
Well, the referee lost sight of the puck, so the play was stopped. The puck apparently went into the net right there.
There it is on the replay. Yep. Bouncing puck in front of Hennessy.
And knocked in, but it looked like it was over the line there, didn't it?
Unfortunately, after the whistle, so
right.
No goal.
The Icebreakers, the team in yellow here, are dominating the play in the first period. 2 shots on net, best that we can figure out. And none for the Flying Fish.
They had one opportunity down in the Icebreakers' end, but the centering pass was intercepted by the Icebreakers' defense.
All right, let's get going here, guys.
Looked like a new goalie stick for Hennessy. And we're ready to get back underway. Faceoff picked up by the Flying Fish. Now down the ice for the Fish. That's 23. Adam Wanty. Now picked up by the Icebreakers. They'll bring it out center ice. Puck just laying there. Now Randy Gerritz carrying it in. Handing it off to Eric Penhollow. Now puck back out center ice. Race for it. Picked up by the Fish. Quick shot. And a goal.
Nice rush down the ice that converted the shot for the Flying Fish. And even though they've been back on their heels a good part of this first period so far, they score the first goal.
Adam Wanty is the goal scorer. Here it is. He goes to his backhand. And just wide of the skate of the goalkeeper for the Icebreakers. And the Flying Fish take the lead. A 1-0 lead here. Just over 14 minutes left here in the first period. Now, Icebreakers dominating play, but one breakaway by the Fish, and they take the lead 1-0. Now play back in the Fish zone. Rick Brandt going after it. Now he'll send it out center ice. And all the way down the ice. That's good enough for icing, and the faceoff will come all the way back down into the Flying Fish zone.
Well, we'll see if the Icebreakers can convert something here.
Well, faceoff fought for, controlled by the Fish. They'll send it out center ice. Another breakaway. Heads up play by Corditz for the Icebreakers coming out of net to steer that puck away and thwart another breakaway by the Flying Fish.
Good thing he did that.
Marshall O'Keefe with the near breakaway for the Fish. Now puck back out center ice. Now picked up center ice by the Icebreakers. Tipped away by the Fish again. A little rambly, scrambly play right now. Neither team controlling the puck very well. Icebreakers just shoot it down the ice. Going back after it for the Fish is Haig Asbarian. And the puck back out center ice. And now the Icebreakers will bring it back into their own zone to reorganize. That pass misses everyone at center ice. Now Nick Mattson, they'll shoot it in, go for the line change. And that puck into the bench area for the Icebreakers. We'll have a face-off.
About 11 and a half minutes left to go here in the first period, and the Flying Fish are up 1-0. Face off to the left of the goaltender, Cordis.
Well, face-off controlled by the Icebreakers, but they'll just shoot it all the way down the ice. And another icing, and the face-off will come all the way back down into the Icebreaker zone.
This is the Class D, the D-League Championship.
Face-off controlled by the Flying Fish. Shot was taken and blocked. Now the puck all the way around the boards. And it'll be brought back out center ice. Now Kyle Jones will shoot it in. Hard shot. fish will bring it back down the ice. Quickly, they'll have a 2-on-1. There's a shot steered away by the goalkeeper. And the Icebreakers will bring it back out center ice. Kevin Lucas carrying the puck in. Well, he loses control and brought back out by the Flying Fish and down the ice. Now puck back out center ice once again. And tipped into the Flying Fish zone. Fish will take control of the puck and bring it out center ice. And Karshall skated down to the near boards and behind the net of the Icebreakers. But it's picked up by Lucas. And down center ice they come, the Icebreakers. There's a shot, it's blocked, that'll hit a skate. Does not get through to the goalkeeper, Hennessy. And the Fish will dump it back down the ice. A little too far for Karsh, but he'll skate after it. He'll lose an edge. Take a tumble. Now intercept right in front of the net. Shoot. Save made. Big turnover there by the Icebreakers. And the Flying Fish could not convert. Now puck back out center ice. Nearly intercepted by the Fish, but picked up again by the Icebreakers and shot into the Flying Fish zone. Now puck brought out center ice by O'Keefe, but he can't control it. And the Icebreakers will shoot it back into the Flying Fish zone. Once again, O'Keefe can't control it right at the blue line. Now puck shot back down into the Icebreaker zone and behind the net. Controlled there by Corditz. A Flying Fish first to it. Oh, the pass is intercepted. Now the puck laying in the far corner. Oh, funny bounce, quick shot, save made. And the rebound be picked up by Terry Pratt and brought back down ice. Stopped at the blue line and shot into the bench area. We'll have a face-off outside the Flying Fish blue line.
Pretty good opportunities here a couple of times for the Flying Fish. Here's one. Nice save by the goaltender for the Icebreakers.
Now face-off controlled by the Icebreakers. Icebreakers have to tag up on the delayed offsides, but the Flying Fish will bring it back down the ice.
Another good save with the glove.
And just like that, puck back out center ice. Now Kyle Jones with it momentarily, intercepted. And the Fish will shoot it down the ice. Matt Penhollow will go back after it for the Icebreakers. A bouncing puck. And there's another shot. That one sails wide of the net. Another rebound and another save made by Corditz. And he'll hold it for the faceoff.
Once again, a couple of pretty good turnovers there. The Flying Fish have had opportunities.
And the Flying Fish holding a 1-0 lead. 6 minutes to go here in the first period. Hope you're enjoying all the action here on City TV Sports. Face-off controlled by the Icebreakers and brought back out center ice. Now the Flying Fish will take it. Another shot, save made. Puck back out center ice. Off a skate and down deep into the Flying Fish zone. Aaron Bennett going back after it for the Fish. He'll pick it up, try and reverse the direction. And it'll be brought back out center ice. Now shot back into the Flying Fish zone momentarily. Again, right back out center ice. There's a quick shot and a glove save by Hennessy.
With the shot, Donald Norris for the Icebreakers. Pretty good gloves move there by Hennessy.
And the best opportunity that the Icebreakers have had in a little bit.
Yeah, that's right.
There it is on the replay, and a great glove save by Hennessy. Now face-off control by the Icebreakers. Bouncing puck right on net. And covered up by Hennessy once again. Another face-off control by the Icebreakers. But the Flying Fish will get to it and send it down ice. There's a quick shot, save made. Another opportunity by the Flying Fish. Now picked up at center ice by John Sailing. They'll bring it into the Flying Fish zone. Covered up there by the Fish defense. Now Wanty will shoot it cross ice. And down the ice it comes, where it's picked up by Wanty once again behind the net. There's a quick shot.
There.
Pad save by Corditz. Icebreakers clear their own zone. Now Lucas at center ice. Now it's directed to Terry Pratt. And again, a Flying Fish will keep it out of their own zone, but we have a icing, and the faceoff will come back down to the Flying Fish zone.
Great opportunity from Wanty, who has the only goal of the game, skating behind the net and dumping it out in front for Karsh. Karsh had the opportunity there.
Now back to the blue line. That's blocked by a stick. And down the ice come the Fish. That shot knocked aside by a stick. Now Fish retain possession. That one blocked again.
By Penhollow. Or one of the Penhollows, I should say. That was Matt with the block.
Oh, offsides is the call.
Getting down to around 2 minutes here to go in the running time first period. 1-0 Flying Fish over the Icebreakers on a goal just over 5 minutes into the first period.
Oh, Matson will shoot it down into the Icebreaker zone, right on net. Corditz will steer it out center ice. Now Randy Gerritz will carry it into the Flying Fish zone for the Icebreakers. And now the puck in behind the net. Now good effort play by Joel Watts. And back down into the Icebreaker zone. And we have a whistle.
It's going to be a boarding call, it looks like. Here's the call. Going to be on number 17, Greg Ballo.
Oh, final minute of play here in the first period. Fish will win the faceoff. Now back to the blue line. Directed on net. That doesn't make it all the way through to the goaltender. And the Icebreakers will clear it down the ice.
Last 30 seconds.
Now Flying Fish went for a line change, so the Icebreakers get control and they'll take it down the ice. Us 10 seconds left here in the first period. Now puck back out center ice, and that'll do it for period number 1. After 1 period of play, it's the Flying Fish 1 and the Icebreakers 0. We'll be back after a quick break with second period action here on City TV Sports.
Welcome to the studio at CTN. In just 60 seconds, I will show you why Community Television Network, CTN, can help you with your video production needs. CTN provides video production training and equipment to any resident in Ann Arbor for free. Our free classes cover different aspects of television and video production. In just 3 days, you can be on your way to directing and producing. If you want to know how to edit video, our edit classes may be what you're looking for. CTN has 5 edit rooms that are waiting for you. First, try the iMovie Workshop. iMovie is an easy way for beginners to grasp the concepts of video editing. Work with pictures, slideshows, and movies to create your own video production. For more advanced editors out there, we also offer workshops in Final Cut Express. Final Cut is capable of providing you with greater tools and flexibility with your editing. To register for classes, call CTN offices at 734-794-6150 or email us at ctn@a2gov.org. Community Television Network, TV by Ann Arbor, for Ann Arbor.
In residential areas surrounding the University of Michigan, it's commonplace to see upholstered furniture on porches. So I'd like to talk to you about the dangers of combustibles on porches. To sustain a fire, you need 3 things. Fuel, anything combustible or flammable. Heat, an ignition source. And oxygen. For a fire to ignite and continue to burn, all 3 elements must be present. Porches do not have early warning devices like smoke detectors. And with a fuel source like old sofas, chairs, and trash storage, this is a recipe for danger. Heat will radiate to the upholstered furniture, causing a rapid buildup of heat and gases. Fire needs oxygen to burn, and it will travel toward the nearest oxygen source. Fire can spread quickly, blowing out windows and spreading into a house. With a ready supply of oxygen, fire is allowed to burn freely. As long as a free-burning fire has fuel, it will double in size every 45 seconds. This fire burned rapidly, but upholstered furniture outdoors is even more susceptible to fire due to weathering, giving it the potential to spread at an alarming rate. Heat and smoke will rise to the highest point and then begin to spread outward to the ceiling of a room or up the stairs to the second floor, causing a chimney effect. At ceiling level, temperatures in a fire can reach up to 1400 degrees Fahrenheit. At this level, temperatures are around 800 degrees. That's why it's important to stay low. The first priority of the Ann Arbor Fire Department is the safety of all its citizens. So don't keep anything on the porch that can give a fire the fuel it needs to grow.
Battalion 2 to dispatch. Fire's under control. Everyone's out safe.
And we're back with second period action just about to start here on City TV Sports. The Flying Fish with the lone goal in this game, and they have the 1-0 lead here in the D-League Championship, the Ann Arbor City Rec Leagues.
And the second period will start with the Icebreakers down a man. On running time here, it's kind of hard to figure. The penalty was called somewhere around 18 minutes and a half into the first period. So
And the penalties are 3 minutes long
3 minutes.
in the rec leagues. There's a quick shot, save made. Now puck in behind the net, right out front. And sticked aside by the Icebreakers, and they'll bring it out.
Nice move by Sadowski.
Now puck shot down into the Icebreaker zone. And they'll flip it down the ice. Trying to connect to Norris. But the Flying Fish defense there to cover up. Now once again carried down into the Icebreaker zone. Centering pass, no one on the other side there to pick it up though. There's a quick shot flipped towards the net. That one sailing wide. And the Icebreakers will shoot it down the ice.
And the power play still continues here for a few more seconds, I think, for the Flying Fish. They haven't done an awful lot with it.
Well, face-off control by the Icebreakers. Sadowski going back for it. He'll dump it down the ice. Now cross ice pass. And we have a whistle.
Still showing shorthanded here.
Well, face off to the left of Courts, and the power play is over.
Yep.
Icebreakers back at full strength.
3-man rush.
There's a shot off the post. And back out center ice. Now Sadowski will go back after it. This pass is too high, and the Icebreakers will go for the line change. Now near intercept by the Icebreakers. Controlled back in the Icebreaker zone. Sadowski will bring it back out over the blue line. And broken up there at the blue line by the Flying Fish. Now Karsh will carry it in. Cross ice pass. Now puck in behind the net. It's on the netting. Now the Icebreakers will bring it down the ice over the blue line. Now puck reversed action. And the fish will bring it back out center ice. And just like that, the Icebreakers will knock it back down into the Flying Fish zone. And puck back out center ice. Now, neither team able to really control the puck at this point. Now, Brandt tried to clear it, couldn't do it, held in at the blue line. That'll be picked up by Haig Ashvarian. He'll bring it out center ice. Now, Ashvarian brings it back over the blue line, but it's whistled for offsides.
Not an awful lot happening here in the second period so far. 1-0 Flying Fish. Face off outside the Icebreaker blue line.
Now puck controlled by the Icebreakers. That's Pratt. Now to Lucas.
Offside.
And another offside call.
Yep.
Another face-off out over the Flying Fish blue line. Now tipped down into the Icebreaker zone. Shot all the way down into the Flying Fish zone around behind the net. Picked up there by Mark Rosen, back out center ice. Now Lisinski tried to center it. Was intercepted. Now back outside the ring.
2 shots blocked.
Held in at the blue line. Good job there by Wanty. Puck in behind the net. That'll come out. It'll be finally brought out. Oh, still held in. This time Wanty once again tried to center it, but knocked aside by the Icebreakers. And difficult time controlling the puck. There's another quick shot and score! Marshall O'Keefe picked it up and shot it past courts for the Flying Fish, second goal of the match.
Pretty good shot by O'Keefe. 2-0. Here comes. This is Wanty, I think. You know, that's O'Keefe with the shot. And a clean goal for the Flying Fish, who take a 2-0 lead about 7 minutes into the second period.
Well, face off center ice. We'll head back down into the Flying Fish zone. Picked up by Parker Salowich. It'll be brought back out center ice. Now Ryan Sailing will knock it into the Icebreaker zone. Picked up there, covered up. Brought back out over the blue line finally.
Whoa.
Now directed on net.
Tough knuckleball to handle there for Courts, the goaltender.
Steve Gutman with the shot for the Flying Fish. Icebreakers having a difficult time controlling the puck and putting any pressure down in the Flying Fish zone.
Leaving the puck behind.
Oh, Fish will pick it up at center ice. Tried to get it to Karsh, but it's knocked off his stick. Now Matson will carry in. Matson with a centering shot. That save made by Courts. Now another one from the blue line. Held it on the opposite side. It's all Flying Fish right now. Doing a good job on the forecheck. Finally, the Icebreakers will get it out center ice, but just like that, puck back into the Icebreaker zone as the Flying Fish go for the line change, and the Icebreakers will do the same. There's a shot out front. And the save made. Goaltender Hennessy will hold it for the faceoff.
Kyle Jones carrying the puck in that time, was hanging around the blue line for the pass. Here comes the shot. And up out of play.
Now faceoff controlled by the Flying Fish. And they'll bring it back out center ice. O'Keefe going after it. It's off his stick. Now the puck being fought for in the near boards. A pair of 15s going at it. Have Sherian for the Flying Fish. And for the Icebreakers.
Whoa, what a rush by Sadowski. Hit the glass with his shot up over the top of the net.
Well, Icebreakers can't hold it in. They race for the puck. Now backhander, that's sticked aside.
Court's way out of the net there, knocking the puck around the boards, luckily for him.
Now have Sherian tries to tip it. It'll come to the near boards. Shot out center ice by Whitelock for the Icebreakers, but controlled once again by the Flying Fish. That's O'Keefe. Stopped at the blue line. And Sadowski will get it out center ice.
Pratt.
And Pratt with it. There's a shot. That sails wide of the net. Might have been tipped by the goaltender. And puck back down into the Icebreaker zone.
There's Courts way out of the net once again.
Cross ice pass by Sadowski, getting it to Penhollow. Now Wanty hits the ice.
Yeah, he
no
took
call.
it away.
And that shot hit a stick up into the netting, and we'll have a stoppage play.
2-0 Flying Fish, and right now about 8 minutes as we look at the running time, 8 minutes plus to go here in the second period. Goals scored by Wanty and O'Keefe for the Flying Fish. Wanty, number 23, on the face-off here.
Attempt to hold by the Fish. Now a breakaway by the Icebreakers. Down on the backhander, a score!
Well, that cut the lead in half in a hurry. Nifty little backhand move there by Norris.
Don Norris on the goal. There's a look at him right there, number 9. And here it is on the replay. Norris, patient, taking his time, and went to the backhand and put it past Hennessy for the Icebreakers' first goal. Now face off at center ice, knocked down in the Icebreaker zone. Court's way out of his net once again. He's not careful, he's going to get caught. And the Flying Fish will get an easy goal. Now puck back out center ice. Now Flying Fish, that backhand shot blocked. And sent back out center ice. Now Matson tries to get into the Icebreaker zone. It's intercepted by Penhollow. And he'll shoot it down into the Flying Fish zone. Now Bennett off his stick. Centering pass that goes all the way through. Now back to the blue line for the other Penhollow. There's a shot. Kick save. Now Gutman will skate in behind his own net and shoot it out center ice. And the Icebreakers will shoot it back into the Flying Fish zone. Rosen will go back for it this time. Now back out center ice.
Nice pass.
Nice pass to Karch off his stick. There's a quick shot. Pad
Good.
save, big rebound. The following shot is whiffed. That by Pratt. That hit a player. And the Fish will clear the zone. Great pressure by the Icebreakers here in the latter stages of the second period.
Yeah, that goal woke them up for sure.
Now Pratt once again will carry in. Centering pass right on stick. Save made by Hennessy. Another really good play by the Icebreakers there. And puck all the way back down into the Icebreaker zone.
Kyle Jones here.
And it looks like we'll have a penalty on the Flying Fish as Jones was ridden into the boards. Tripping is the call on Nick Matson for the Flying Fish. And this will be the Icebreakers' first power play opportunity. Here's that last play by the Icebreakers, right on net.
Nice stop. And he had a nice pad save from out in front of the net just a few seconds before that, too.
That was Greg Ballo on the shot for the Icebreakers. Golden opportunity. Now another opportunity on the power play.
Covered up.
And Hennessy will cover it up for a face-off.
Hennessy holding down the fort here after the goal to make it 2-1 by the Icebreakers. They have been rejuvenated.
Another opportunity there. There's the save by Hennessy.
And a good cover.
And another one off the post and in.
Yeah, that's Sadowski.
And we're tied at 2.
Time is about 16:15.
A power play opportunity for the Icebreakers, and they convert.
Here comes. Long shot by Sadowski off the outside of the post, somehow went into the net. So we're tied at 2.
Now back at center ice for the face-off, controlled by the Icebreakers. Now pick up by Avsharian. They'll dump it down into the Icebreaker zone. Stop there by Courts behind the net. Now Sadowski will pick it up and skate it out center ice. And they'll shoot it down where Avsharian will go back after it for the Flying Fish. Now Lisinski with the backhander, and it's glove save made, and he'll hold on to it for the faceoff.
Good glove shown there by Courts. And we're coming down to a couple of minutes to go in the running time here in the second period. The game is tied at 2. Shifting momentums in this game. Here's Wanty to face off for the Fish.
And Wanty controls and a bouncing puck. And a glove save made by Courts as the puck was up in the air.
And turning a somersault, too. It was like a knuckleball once again, and Courts made the stop. Same thing with Courts on the, or rather, Wanty on the face-off for the Fish.
And controlled by the Fish, back to the blue line. Now down along the near board, centering pass. Pass ends up behind the net. And it's picked up by the Icebreakers, and they'll bring it out center ice. Now back down into the Fish zone. Held into the blue line. Looked like it hit a body. Sherian will go back for it for the Fish. Icebreakers still controlling. There's a pass out in front of the net.
That's going to be wide. No, it's going to be stopped, so no icing.
Well, that's far enough for icing.
That is an icing. That's right.
A minute to play.
Minute to play here. Second period. To the right of Hennessy for the draw.
Face-off controlled by the Fish. They try and clear the zone. And they do. Race for the puck. Wanty going after it. He'll pick it up. Try to spin move. Gave Penhollow the elbow. No call. Another centering pass. Held into the blue line. Good job there. That was Bennett holding it in. Now Bennett will pick it up again. He'll direct it to the far corner. And under 10 to play here in the second period. Now Wanty's controlling it behind his net, and that'll do it for period number 2. The Flying Fish get one, but the Icebreakers get 2 to tie the game up at 2 after 2 periods of play. We'll take a quick break and be back with third period action here on City TV Sports.
Let me ask you a question. What do you value? How about access to your child's education, their football game, their swim meet, their high school musical, their academic future? Does that matter? What about your access to your government, your police, fire, and public safety, parks and recreation activities, state and local officials, the folks you elect to make decisions for your community? Is that worth anything to you? What about your rights, freedom of speech, to communicate your message, to let your voice be heard? That's got to count for something, right? So let me ask you again, what do you value? How about public, educational, and government access television? It belongs to you. Let's keep it that way.
Did you know most of your favorite City TV programs are available just a click away? Head to CTN's homepage and follow the video on demand link, and you can watch locally produced television that matters to you. Local news and information, election coverage, community events, and local sports. Check out Community Television Network's Video on Demand. CTN on your schedule.
And third period action here on tap, just about to get underway. We're tied at 2 in this D-League championship. Icebreakers came back in that second period with a couple of goals. And it looks like the Icebreakers will be a man down to start this third period.
Yeah, we didn't see the penalty. Must have been called right at the end of the period.
Well, the Flying Fish with a power play opportunity here to begin the third. They can get a goal here and take advantage. Could be big. Icebreakers really put some jump in their step once they got their first goal. Now race for the puck. And everybody overskated it.
Had a high sticking violation there as the puck was knocked out of the air by the Flying Fish, and it'll come all the way in their zone for a face-off. The game started with the Icebreakers dominating, couldn't score. Then the Fish got the first goal of the game, and it propelled them to take over the momentum through the rest of the first period and well into the second before the first of the goals by the Icebreakers.
Well, play back down to the Icebreakers zone. Puck being controlled by the Icebreakers zone. Flying Fish really can't do anything about it. There's Sadowski. He's skating end to end, takes the shot. And that one wide of the net. Now just like that, puck back out center ice. And directed on net, and a save made by Courts, and he'll hold it.
Good stop by Courts right there on the corner of the net. Gets a pat on the helmet from one of the opposing players. Here's Wanty on the face-off.
Again, controlling, quick shot, save made. Rebound lay there for a second, and the Icebreakers will clear it down the ice. That's not the first time Wanty's done that on the face-off.
No, we saw him do it on a face-off right toward the end of the second period.
Now carrying back in for the Fish. Centering pass is blocked. Now Icebreakers will send it back out center ice. Wanty will go back after it. Now Icebreakers will carry in shorthanded. That shot is blocked. A little end-to-end action here on the power play for both teams.
Should be about 30 seconds on the penalty time.
Now Wanty will pick it up in the far corner. Looking for someone to pass it to.
That's
Send it to
O'Keefe.
O'Keefe. O'Keefe still with it. Now behind the net, back out front for O'Keefe. Quick shot and a pad save made by Quartz.
That was a Wanty from behind the net to O'Keefe out in front on a little give and go, and bang, bang play.
Now power play over for the Fish. Icebreakers back at full strength. Now long pass. Can't handle it. No icing. Intercepted by Pratt. Now picked up by Lisinski. Held in at the blue line by Penhollow.
Didn't get through.
And cleared out center ice by the Flying Fish. Too many men on the ice.
Too many men. That's what it was.
And see the referee counting the players.
Yep.
Somebody came off the bench for the Flying Fish and
let's see
handled the
who's
puck.
That'll be served by Eric Brockheisen.
Icebreakers with the power play opportunity. Nearly cleared down the ice, but stopped by Penhollow. He'll carry it into the Flying Fish zone, and they'll set up on the power play. Now skating in. There's a shot, and the save is made.
Kyle Jones just wending his way through the offensive zone, came in pretty tight for that shot.
Faceoff will come back out over the Flying Fish blue line. Still over 2 minutes to play in the power play. That pass fails to connect. And here's Wanty picking it up for the Flying Fish. He gets a shot off. Looks like that got behind the goaltender, but it went off the post.
Yep.
Great opportunity for Wanty shorthanded. Now Jones, he went for the pass, but that failed to connect.
Nice pass by Jones right through the middle, but no stick on it.
Another centering pass is knocked aside. And it'll be cleared down the ice by the Fish.
2-2 tie with just under 15 minutes to go in the third period.
Now Rosen will skate back after it for the Fish. And he'll send it out center ice, and that's going to go bouncing all the way down to Quartz, the goaltender. Sadowski will go back after it. That's intercepted by Lisinski. Good job forechecking on the penalty kill. And now Sadowski will bring it down through center ice and over the blue line. And we have another whistle.
Have a penalty, tripping call as Sadowski was taken down in the corner there, stumbled trying to get up, and there'll be a 2-minute penalty against the Flying Fish here. 3-minute penalty on the running time tripping call. Comes at about 6.5 minutes into the period. So that will bring us a 5-on-3. Big opportunity here in the 2-2 game.
So at 25 seconds of a 5-on-3 and a glove save by Hennessy. Here's a look at the penalty on the replay. And definitely got the stick in the skates and tripped Sadowski. Oh, Icebreakers controlling the faceoff. There's the shot. It's blocked, held in at the blue line. And the first penalty is over. There's a quick shot by Jones. Save made by Hennessy, and the Fish will clear the zone.
Good opportunities for the Icebreakers here, trying to break the tie.
Well, still on the power play.
And now it's 5-on-4. Or is it? Yes, it is.
Another 2:10 on the power play. Flying Fish will clear the zone. Another whistle.
Yeah, we're going to have a penalty again. It's going to be on the Fish. So they're having some problems here in the third period.
Oh, 5-on-3 for 120. Oh, the Icebreakers, golden opportunity. Sharing will try and clear the zone, can't do it. Now back to the blue line for Jones, over to Penhollow. Now redirected out front, but blocked and sent back down the ice.
Pretty good screen set there in front of the goaltender, but they couldn't score on him.
Well, Icebreakers are reorganized. Tipped away at the blue line, good play there. Now Bala will send it behind the net over to Penhollow. 20 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Back to Jones at the blue line. Now cross ice to the other Penhollow. And it's blocked. And the save made by Hennessy.
Nicely stopped by Hennessy, and he held on to it. No rebound in this 5-on-3. The second 5-on-3 almost in succession, enjoyed by the Icebreakers, and they haven't been able to score yet.
5-on-3 over. Minute and a half left in the power play for the Icebreakers. Matson will go down and try and forecheck for the Flying Fish. Now held into the blue line by Wanty. Wanty, he'll skate on the backhander. The easy save there by Courts. Wanty couldn't get a whole lot on the puck. Flying Fish will send it down the ice.
They're still shorthanded for another minute.
9.5 left in the third period. That's directed right on Courts. He makes the easy save. Now Sadowski turning with it at center ice. Shakes his man, but it's tipped away. Another shot, big rebound, save made. And finally picked up by the Icebreakers. That's Sadowski, and he'll bring it back out center ice. Now 5 seconds left on the power play.
Full strength.
Now Deeks one-man shot, save made.
I think that one off the post is right.
Now Pratt with it. Centering pass right in front of the net. Save made. Puck laying right in the slot. Held into the blue line by Sadowski. Now another puck directed on net. Now Icebreakers with the pressure here with the power play over.
Can't clear the zone again.
Another shot and the save made by Hennessy, and he'll hold on to it for the faceoff.
Hennessy in the last minute has had like 4 saves and some pretty good ones. There he is. Saying, come on, guys in front of me, move the puck up out of the zone.
If the Flying Fish score the goal to win this game, that sequence right there by Hennessy might be the thing that was the difference in the game.
Could be.
Delayed offsides. Flying Fish will bring it back out center ice. Picked up by Karsh. Now tried to center it. Was off the side of the net. And Penhallow will clear his own zone. There's Jones. Excuse me, that's Pratt. And a goal! Far, just by the far post and into the net by Terry Pratt. And the Icebreakers take the lead 3-2.
Terry Pratt with the go-ahead goal here for the Icebreakers. First time they've been ahead in the game.
Now Jones will carry in. There's a knuckleball shot save made.
Blocker pad save made by Hennessy. Pratt at about 13:20. So 3 consecutive goals. Here it is.
Yep, just off the post and into the net.
Nice shot by Pratt.
Puck knocked back out center ice. 5:50 to play here in the third. Flying Fish are going to have to make something happen. Now back out center ice and down the ice. Now Wani will pick it up. He'll skate it down the ice over the blue line. Looking to get around one man. He does. There's a shot. And the save is made by Courts.
Nice stop by Courts. And that time Wandy moved right around the defenseman. That was...
Here it is. A look at it on the replay. He got around one defenseman, did the quick wrist shot, but right into the gut of Courts.
Went right around Eric Penhallow.
Penhallow will shoot it around the ice. Held in there. Now back to the blue line once again. Shot from there, made it through the goaltender. Sticked aside. Now the Icebreakers will bring it out center ice. That's Jones carrying over the blue line. He's knocked off the puck, but goes back after it in the far corner. Loses possession, held in at the blue line by Sadowski. That shot never made it through. Held in once again. Blocked on the ice. Still can't clear it. There's another shot. Save made.
Caribbean with that shot.
Now Jones centering pass. Puck bouncing in front of the net. Finally, O'Keefe will pick it up. And flip it out center ice for the Flying Fish. Lucas carrying into the Flying Fish zone. Centering pass is intercepted. And it'll be dumped back out center ice.
Less than 4 minutes to go in the hockey game. 3-2 in favor of the Icebreakers. 3 consecutive goals by them to come from a 2-0 deficit.
Icebreakers holding it in. That pass intercepted. Now Gutman will shoot it
shot
in.
Wide.
Near centering pass is intercepted. Bouncing puck back out center ice.
Under 3 minutes to go.
Now it's taken away from Lucas.
Matson.
Sadowski will shoot it out center ice. Now 1-on-1, tipped away. Good job there on Norris. And that's going to be far enough for icing. It'll be under 2 minutes to play by the time we face this off at the other end of the ice.
3 straight goals by the Icebreakers, Norris, Sadowski, and Pratt, to take the 3-2 lead after Wanty and O'Keefe had scored for the Flying Fish.
Now face-off controlled by the Icebreakers by Penhallow. There's a save made by Hennessy. Now puck in behind the net. And O'Keefe will skate it down the ice for the Flying Fish. He'll direct it to behind the net, and they'll come over here to the near boards. And it'll be cleared out center ice.
Net is empty.
And as the player hits the ice, it's an easy opportunity for the Icebreakers. And another goal to make it 4-2 in favor of the Icebreakers.
Empty netter by Pratt, his second of the game.
Well, that might be the final nail in the coffin for the Flying Fish.
Well, they've only got 1 minute and 25 seconds to go, and the clock is stopped now here in this late stages of the third period.
Unfortunate for Bennett as he lost an edge and fell down. Now fighting for possession in behind the Flying Fish net. Now picked up out center ice. Well, Icebreakers will just flip it back down to the Flying Fish zone.
Under a minute.
Another puck right out in front of the Flying Fish zone, taking off the stick of Balo. And Wanty will bring it back down the ice. Adam Wanty not giving up. They'll put a shot on net. Player hit the ice. And back out center ice. 30 seconds to play here in the game. Dump back out center ice by the Icebreakers. O'Keefe picks it up there. They'll shoot it into the Icebreaker zone.
20 seconds.
Well, Penhallow will direct it back out center ice. Picked up there, another empty net goal.
Yep.
This one by Norris, his second of the game. And that makes it 5 for the Icebreakers and 2 for the Flying Fish. And that's going to, the final seconds will tick off the clock. And that's going to do it. And the Icebreakers are going to come away with a 5-2 victory here in the D-League Championship game.
Couple of goals by Norris, couple of goals by Pratt, and one by Sadowski. A 5-2 game, and the final score is not indicative of the game being played as closely as it was.
I'd like to thank all the people that make this production possible. Our director, Rob Cross. Audio and replay by Greg McDonald. CG Ops by Carl McCoy. Our camera guys, Jim McKinley, Chris Mason, Chad Green, and Katsumi Nagai. And for Dick Osborne, it's Pete Poyer. The final from Veterans Ice Arena, and that's D-League Championship. It's the Icebreakers 5 and the Flying Fish 2.